trying to just match JDG head-on in a team fighting is something that literally no team in the world has been able to win against them with.
He's on the gromp right now. Looks like Kanavi's not really looking for it. 369 trying to bait him in, and it's going to work. The Dominus comes out. There's the crash down. And Cuz is going to turn on. He flashes forward. Can they get it? No, they can't. First blood picked up by JDG. Immediately answered, though, by KT. And now...
Fun for the Orianna.
Certainly does. Let's see. Kanavi's just walking in. He'll steal that away because Shattering Strike. Backflip landing as now Keen will turn up. Knight in a bit of trouble as there's the ult forward from BDD. He's into the Shroud now. Can they actually get this one to work? Kanavi gets himself out. Perfect execution, shuts him down. And the Dominus is still going to be there. Keen is very low and Knight is there to support the Crocodile. The flash forward. 369's gigantic.
Now Kanavi trying to match for Cuz on this top side.
Yeah, Keen going aggressive once again. There's the Dominus, and Kanavi's going to turn up. Let's see how this fight is going to work. Great ult comes through from Cuz, and now Keen's trying to survive. It's not going to work out. Whoa! It doesn't work. We've seen this before.
Fight here towards the bottom half of the map. Aiming.
Yeah, there's the knock-up onto aiming. He's trying to get out. Does use everything, but does manage to escape. Lands there to help out as Cuz getting down here as well. Moonlight Vigil, decent amount of damage, but he can't really get in there. Decent Arctic Assault, but now the knock-up comes through, and this Sejuani's in a bit of trouble. Teleport to come forward, though. The Glacial Prison connects, and now it's BDD's going on a rampage. Aiming grabs a kill onto Kanavi. That being said, having control of Drakes is one of those prerequisites if you want to be able to play 1-3-1. Generally is, yeah, Rift Herald is just going to get executed.
Big win, particularly because the 1-1-3-9's aiming.
This is a bit of a problem. Aiming's going to flash, but they have their eyes set on Lahens, and Ruler will be able to take him down comfortably. It should be this turret falling as well, and this teleport's going to work out. Cuz moving his way forward as well. Keen, Counter-Strike is being primed, and the Glacial Prison is going to land on a missing, but he's going to be able to battle dance his way away. He doesn't even have to here. You can see BDD lurking in the sideline. 369 goes in, aiming, trying to escape from the Crocodile. He'll get away, but Lahens, he may not be so lucky. Knight in trouble as well, though, as he flashes away. BDD trying to get into the Moonlight Vigil, flies forward, and Amy's going to lock down the first kill. Rule is dead as well as BDD. Perfect execution, and KT will tear JDG apart. Missing has no idea. Kanavi's going to move forward. The teleport's going to come in. Can Cuz manage to lock this down? He just walks in. But this time Cuz gets the smite. The Magnet Storm comes through as well, but KT are just standing their ground. Kanavi ripped to shreds. BDD grabs one. And 369 JDG are just running for the hills. BDD's flashing forward. Knight, 5-point strike after 5-point strike, and the Shuriken is going to land.
Nothing happening as they push on forward.
Yeah, basically it's going to die. Ruler, the last man standing. There is 5 seconds left on Kanavi, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. The teleports are coming in. KT going to take down the first inhibitor of the game. And they're looking for Nexus turrets now. Kanavi thrown around like a ragdoll. Good double knockup, but the follow-up's not there from Missing, and Ruler is executed. That's going to be that. KT, off the back of an exemplary performance, will take game number 1 over JDG. We're only just getting started now, though.
All the time. They played very well throughout the entire game. Emily, we were looking at the post-game breakdown.
With these team fights, but also they have, once again, a very similar bridging mechanism from the early game into the mid and late with that Renekton paired with the Vieg. He's managed to sneak in. Cuz now looking for that opportunity. Knight, can he actually find it? Shapesplitter comes through to confuse them, but they will not be confused this time. First blood goes to Cuz, and KT are on the board. Level 5 for Lahens doesn't have that hostile takeover, as now they're looking for the fight. Grand Entrance is going to connect. There's the Pop Blossom onto Cuz. They know exactly who they want. Bailout not going to connect, and aiming has to flash to get out. Lahens going to do the same thing. The Zap is going to be blocked as well.
Knight's on the way.
Yeah, there is the handshake, but it doesn't actually stop it. Teleports to come in. Lahens is trying to bail himself out, but it does not work. And now Knight's looking for the opportunity. Cease and desist onto BDD, and he gets picked up by the Pop Blossom. Has to flash. Moonlight Vigil is going to miss. Just diving into the back of this pit. Ballbreaker is being charged. There it is. Oh, the secure does come through from Lahens. Missing, not going to quite find the engage he was looking for, though. Cuz going very, very low. It's a Hex Soul. This is going to be a big one, but the fight is still going. Keen turns up. Missing's trying to get out with the Grand Entrance. Keen, can he find an angle? The answer is no. And Missing just traipses his way out of that one. And unit here from KT. Lahens looking for the avenue. Doesn't get it with the handshake as they're giving up on Shapesplitter. Finds 4 into the back line, and now Missing is going to layer that CC. Aiming lands some damage, but it's not going to save this massacre from JDG. but 369 is still looking for more, and JDG win another team fight.
Nice, says BDD. You had your moment in the last game. Might have a bit of a moment now as Kanavi.
Yeah, Kanavi gonna go back in.
No way!
No way! Of course, he's flashing in.
Nice. Trying to see if he can take over against BDD.
Yeah, another shockwave to come through here from BDD as Pop Blossom comes down. BDD might just be okay with it. Super Mega Death Rocket will be avoided, and now the Clockwork wind up. Can he find the attack? There it is, and 369, he wants to give this kill over to Ruler. He's running as fast as his little legs can carry him, but it's Kanavi that it's going to end to a Calibrum for some extra range, and now KT, they're in a choke point. The charm's too massive from the quickness, as BDD is not going to get bailed out of this one. 369 locks down the first kill, and they are just running them over. Keen is trying to be a blender, but he's just getting blended. Cuz gets out of there, but that is 4 for JDG, and they look unstoppable.
It is a free...
Kanavi, once again, just queuing forward. He is not afraid of anything. Shockwave going to be avoided. Pop Blossom onto 3, and I think this one's done and dusted. An instant triple kill here for Ruler, and he will still keep himself alive. These inhibitors go down. They've got powered up minions. And I think in 26 minutes, JDG will fight back, and they'll fight back hard. It's a best of 3, boys.
What a performance from JDG in game number 2.
International. He was looking to prove himself at MSI. He got this with the title that he got. BDD, for me, he's looking at the same thing because he's not for both.
Makes it very difficult for you to find that fight. But if you're able to get in a Wukong onto this backline, any access at all for a split second, Orianna ult across the backline, then you get the follow-up ult, you get the AoE coming through from the Sivir. It actually makes these fights incredibly potent from JDG's side, and KT will have to make sure they're getting to the objective first.
Hiding in the shadows, though.
Yeah, Cuz looking for that opportunity. Well done, it comes down. There's the Magnus Storm. First blood goes to Keen, though. Empress Divide going to be used for the disengage, and they'll take a plate along with it.
Where'd he go?
As okay, Cuz is just going to get caught out. The Magnus Storm is going to be used, but it's not exactly great news. 369 really feeling good about how this one's working. Okay, yeah, Keen doesn't have a lot of options, and now Counter-Strike is on cooldown as well. In comes BDD, though. Keen, can he actually get the kill? There it is for 369. Emperor's Divide. Rift, though, for both of these teams. KT still looking to try and get out of here. The Q doesn't land. The Infernal Chains don't work either. Emperor's Divide comes in, but the quickness is too good. BDD trying to escape, but he won't get out. But it's Ruler that manages to take him down, and now Cuz is on the run. Kanavi is looking for him. It's a double for the Sivir, and they are not done yet. In they go once again. The Crashdown tries to get Cuz out, but is Keen going to survive? He is.
Separation. BDD's pushed out, and BDD is going down again.
Well, Hens is going to get taken out in this one. Aiming trying to offer some damage back, but they are some tanky members of JDG. Now Cuz, 1 versus 3, but does have BDD waiting in the wings. The Magnet Storm comes through. BDD trying to get the autos across, is now aiming, is going to join the fight. BDD still at full health, swoops in, picks up, missing. But he's going to dash out of there immediately. Ruler's trying to pop up, but he can't actually get to this fight.
And Lahan's looking as Keen is in a flank.
Yeah, huge flank position. There's the Magnus Storm. We'll see whether Jackson can get in here because Missing has found everyone. 2-man Emperor's Divide comes in aiming. Is starting to free hit, but it's a double kill for Ruler. The Sivir is ripping them to shreds, and Keen was too late to this one. Yeah, it does get slowed down by the dissonance there. Shockwave is going to pick up Keen. Counter-Strike comes in, but it's not going to be enough. In the meantime, another fight is going to break out. It's 3 versus 4, and JDG are doing all right. Kanavi goes golden for now. Knight takes down BDD, and it's on aiming. If KT are going to make this one work, it has to be him, but he's dead already. And there's the shutdown to come through. Cuz the last man standing, and JDG, I think they've just gone to match point.
And then somehow win the fight on the other end as well.
And it wasn't like they were massively ahead. They are now, and they're going to take down a Nexus as well as JDG. They are 1 step away from the semifinals.
21-6 on it this year, set with a 77.8% win rate. And
369 Gragas, like he's so incredibly good in this pick, and it's such a pick that's kind of become synonymous with them, especially after there was a 2020 documentary that was released on Top Esports where
Kanavi already a leg up, but they're looking for more. Vaultbreaker connects once again. The flash forward from Lehens, but Kanavi's able to get over the wall with his own. And now the grand entrance comes forward. They know that Lehens is vulnerable. Ruler is looking for it. Kanavi finds it. First blood goes to Ruler, and BDD finds a scatter onto 3. Kanavi goes down, and now Ruler is running. Cuz Teleport used bottom means that KT fighting around here could be a little bit dangerous. There's the flash forward from Cuz, though. They're looking for their target. Polymorph comes in, the exhaust lands onto 369. Aiming is looking for that kill. Takes so long to kill him. They're 1 for 1 so far, but there's the flash forward. They lock that one down. The unleashed power onto Kanavi gets his flash.
He's going to be dead.
Oh no, Missing is going to show himself. BDD tries to scatter to get him out of the way, and he's not going to avoid this one. He's just going to get taken down.
So, oh, the TP!
Okay, in they come. Keen looks for it. It's 369 that they go for first. Scatter the week does come through, and there's a cease and desist. Gameplay button comes in. The kick goes through Lahans. That's nicely done there. As Keen dives in, Kanavi might be out of position. He should have a safeguard relatively soon.
BDD.
And now, scatter the week not going to work out here. There's a flash from Cuz, and he picks it up. The mega cone to disperse. And they might be thinking that it's Baron time, but in goes the quickness from Missing. Great knockoff, but there is so much damage on KT. He's not going to be doing that one again anytime soon. And JDG, they're going to get stunned. There's a flash over from Keen. Looking for even more with his counter-strike, and 369 will be pounded.
And it looks,
KT get another.
It looks like JDG are getting taken for a ride on the roller coaster. And they're not liking it.
There was no way that this series cannot end in 5 games. After all the doubts, after everything, KT want to push us there. And Baron is in their sights.
Kanavi's on his
and
way.
Ruler are all that's left.
Well, Ruler wants to try. The shockwave is massive on the BDD. Lahens goes down as well. And now the killer instinct comes forward. Aiming is looking for it, but Ruler says, not today, buddy. And they're even able to catch out Keen, who's looking for Kanavi. It was so good until it was just so bad for KT.
The ult from BDD.
Yeah,
and he wants
teleport
Ruler.
flank. I don't know about this one. It could be dangerous immediately. He is going to go into stasis, but the shockwave was put down. The void secret Ruler finds it. Kanavi finishes it off. The Featherstorm is going to be used. Aiming is the last hope here for KT. And the cease and desist goes down onto Ruler. KT is still trying to find it, though. Keen gets one back onto the jungler. Yeah, it's a relative safety. We've got fights happening all over the place. As Knight is fighting Keen, he manages to get the shockwave. He goes golden. Can he survive? Are the rest of JDG going to get here? There's the quickness used by Missing, and now it's Keen that could be in trouble, but he does have the counter-strike. There's the unleashed power. It's 369 that pays for Knight's sins. And Missing might be getting the same treatment.
Oh, he's going deep.
That is so incredibly deep. Because is the one that pays the price. He just looks for Lahans. Aiming, gonna get the wild growth. Missing goes forward, and he's the one that might be taken down here as Aiming's moving forward. Ruler gets exhausted, but he's still gonna convince Aiming to exit the fight. And now Cuz is too far in. He tries to queue away, and somehow it just works out.
15 seconds on Cuz.
Yeah, BDD, can he actually execute someone? Scatter goes wide, in goes Keen. Looks for the opportunity onto Missing, but he's so slippery, and now the Nexus is exposed. JDG a few auto attacks away from the semi-finals as the kick comes in. Aiming tries to stand his ground, but the Nexus is being fired.
It's so low!
Oh,
They end it! What? The cannon minion got one last shot off, and they end the game!
Right, to introduce so much chaos is remarkable.
What a moment. That is another brick paved.
KT was able to look. Oh, that tells the story.